In music, especially Western popular music, a bridge is a contrasting section that prepares for the return of the original material section. The bridge may be the third 8-bar phrase in a 32-bar form, or may be used more loosely in verse-chorus form, or, in a compound AABA form, used as a contrast to a full AABA section. The term comes from a German word for bridge, Steg, used by the Meistersingers of the 15th to 18th century to describe a transitional section in medieval bar form. The German term became widely known in 1920s Germany through musicologist Alfred Lorenz and his exhaustive studies of Richard Wagner's adaptations of bar form in his popular 19th-century neo-medieval operas. The term entered the English lexicon in the 1930s Euro translated as bridge via composers fleeing Nazi Germany who, working in Hollywood and on Broadway, used the term to describe similar transitional sections in the American popular music they were writing. Role: the bridge is often used to contrast with and prepare for the return of the verse and the chorus. The B section of the popular song chorus is often called the bridge or release. For example, the B of AABA in 32-bar form, with a verse surrounding the whole. While the bridge in verse chorus and other forms is C, for example, a babkub. Lyrically, the bridge is typically used to pause and reflect on the earlier portions of the song or to prepare the listener for the climax. The term may also refer to the section between the verse and the chorus, though this is more commonly called the pre-chorus or link. The lyrics of the theme, the song that goes like this, from the musical play Spamalot spoofs the abuse of a bridge in romantic songwriting, now we can go straight / into the middle 8 / a bridge that is too far for me. Similarly, in the Axis of Awesome song This Is How You Write a Love Song, the lyrics humorously map the movement of the song from chorus to chorus using bridges. In the song Get Up Sex Machine, James Brown asks if he can take the band to the bridge. Led Zeppelin makes an in-joke regarding the use of bridges in popular music in their song, The Crunch, asking, at the end, where's the confounded bridge? The song, humorously, does not have a bridge. Classical music. Bridges are common in classical music, and are known as a specific sequence form also known as transitions. Formerly called a bridge passage, they delineate separate sections of an extended work, or smooth what would otherwise be an abrupt modulation, such as the transition between the two themes of a sonata form. In the latter context, this transition between two musical subjects is often referred to as the transition theme. Indeed, in later Romantic symphonies such as Dvo unregistered trademark AK's New World Symphony or Car copyright Czar Frank's Symphony in D minor, the transition theme becomes almost a third subject in itself. The latter work also provides several good examples of a short bridge to smooth the modulation. Instead of simply repeating the whole exposition in the original key, as would be done in a symphony of the classical period, Frank repeats the first subject a minor third higher in F minor. A 2-bar bridge achieves this transition with Frank's characteristic combination of enharmonic and chromatic modulation. After the repeat of the first subject, another bridge of 4 bars leads into the transition theme in F major, the key of the true second subject. In a fugue, a bridge is a short passage at the end of the first entrance of the answer and a beginning of the second entrance of the subject. Its purpose is to modulate back to the tonic key from the answer. Not all fugues include a bridge. An example of a bridge passage that separates two sections of a more loosely organized work occurs in George Gershwin's An American in Paris. As Deems Taylor described it in the program notes for the first performance, having safely eluded the taxes, the American's itinerary becomes somewhat obscured. However, since what immediately ensues is technically known as a bridge passage, one is reasonably justified in assuming that the Gershwin pen has perpetrated a musical pun in that Our American has crossed the Seine, and is somewhere on the left bank. See also, song structure, break, Montgomery Ward Bridge, Sears Roebuck Bridge. References. External links, Appen, Rolf on/Fry Hohenchild, Marcus AABA, Refrain, Chorus, Bridge, Pre-chorus Euro song forms and their historical development. In, Samples. Online-Publikation und Gesellschaft für 1/4 Popular Musikforschung German Society for Popular Music Studies Viet by Rolf von Appen, Andrew Copyright Dollering and Thomas Fleps. Volume 13. Rich, Scott. Bridge Construction, Money Chords.